Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? I ain't got time. I'm gonna get right on into it. So we just celebrated a holiday a few days ago, right? Now, I personally don't celebrate any of these holidays. I don't give a damn about any of them, right? What I do is I take every opportunity to hang out, chill, love on my family, my immediate family. I look forward to that time on the holidays, right? So this past holiday, once again, we're at the dinner table, and I spoke this in an earlier video. I had 3 generations at the dinner table. Well, this holiday, we had 4 generations sitting, eating dinner at the dinner table. That's legacy. That's legacy. My parents birthed a tribe, 53 years of marriage. I dig that so much. I love them, I honor them, I cherish them for that fact. Okay? We're gonna talk about nation building today. I'm a nation builder. I'm a nation builder. Are you a nation builder? Right? One of the cornerstones of nation building is strong families. No nation is built without strong families. My definition of a family is the father included. Okay? What's my motivation for bringing this content to you today? Nation building. Last week, the Saturday Night Live comedian Leslie Jones went viral due to her take, her stance, her thoughts, and her views of marriage. It kind of set off a wildfire. Her feelings on marriage. And I've got a lot to say. As a nation builder, I've got to push back on what I've heard. So, to those of us who are unaware of what I'm speaking of, let me play a excerpt for you real quick. Let me refresh your memory, let me jog your memory about what Miss Leslie Jones had to say about marriage. All right? Check this out.
I do.
So a dominant to your submissive.
I'm not submissive.
Could you be a trad wife is what I'm asking.
Trad wife meaning like I'd be at home and no.
Like making Oreos from scratch.
I don't absolutely not.
Why not?
Because that's not who the I am. And my daddy didn't raise me like that.
To be a trad wife.
To be anybody's wife. My dad used to literally say that to me. I didn't raise you to be somebody's wife.
That's so brave.
I don't know if it's brave or smart. Most of the people that I know that's gotten married are divorced now.
And so really that's an indictment of the institution.
Yeah. I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are 2 different images that come into my head.
Absolutely not. I don't know how you don't. A man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't.
Don't get married.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, you are crazy.
How am I crazy?
You are crazy.
You're saying that marriage is a...
No, I don't believe in the marriage. No, I don't.
So you wouldn't get married?
No, and I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all.
You like a power...
wouldn't want a woman like me. I am successful, I'm rich, I can fight. I will say it, I love men,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
But I don't love a stupid man. If you can't be with my peace, you can be with the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're in your masculine area. Well, why don't you get in yours? I'm sick of men telling me, oh, well, you know, you hardcore. Yes, I am.
Can you handle it?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
what you bringing to the table? I am the table. I don't.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that shit. Leslie. Now, she's got quite a bit of backlash for this display, and rightfully so. But I want to say, let me say this, start now. Leslie Jones is entitled to her feelings. She's entitled to feel the way she wants to feel. In this country, you have free speech, and we honor that. Okay, that's number one. However, you are not free from the consequences of what you say. Just like Leslie Jones has her freedom of speech, we all have our freedom of speech. So it's about to be some fucking backlash. You heard? This is a 60-plus-year-old woman spitting this bullshit. 60 and bitter. I want to say to the young ladies of the community, always consider the source from which this advice comes from. Okay? Consider the source. Even your parents, even your mama, your grandmama, your aunt, your older cousins, whatever, whoever. Consider the source. You should want better than those who have come before you. If your mom has bitter views toward men in relationships, and your grandmother has instilled these negative views on relationships, men in general, you damn near lost cause. You want to establish legacy for yourself under a family construct. It's funny to me how the individuals who will never be chosen always have the most negative shit to say, especially about marriage. I find that funny. That's hard to digest. Of course, you're going to have negative views about a union to which you'll never partake in. And if that sounds harsh, I don't give a fuck. Because if you're bold enough to get on this motherfucking camera and in front of a microphone and to say the foolishness that you did, well, hear my shit now. We have 70% of the children in our community born into single parenthood. And to listen to Leslie Jones, she's perfectly fine with that. I'm a nation builder. I said, nah, we gotta clean our motherfucking community up. We gotta clean shit up. This is ridiculous. We can't continue like this. Look at our community. Now I'm gonna stand on this right here. Black men, We're seeking global respect from everybody, black women included. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It is my mission to speak to the God in you. I say, I don't look outside of myself for God. I say, you shouldn't look outside yourself for God either. But you know why y'all reject that thought process? You reject that because you don't want to make the necessary changes in order to live in your Godhood. I'm cooking right now. I know I'm cooking. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Leslie Jones said that her father, oh, this is a good one, this is a good one. Her father didn't raise her to be anyone's wife. To that I say, I'm going to address the men in the community. Now, to that I say, that's bullshit too. Black men, black fathers, hear me and hear me well. You are handicapping your daughter, introducing that thought process. Now, unless you want to take care of your daughter for the rest of your life, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine. I want to pass my daughters off to a well-intentioned, good man. Fathers, you want someone to love, honor, cherish, respect, and obey your baby. Right? Or am I the only one? Now, if I'm the only father that feels like this, okay, man, let's just turn the camera off. And, I'll go eat dinner or something. Fathers, it is your job to prepare that young lady for life. For life. And I'd rather see my daughters in beautiful, healthy, productive marriages. I've got 2 adult daughters, and neither of my daughters got babies, because we didn't raise ours like that. You heard? We didn't raise ours like that. So, I'm not sitting here preaching nothing that I'm not adhering to. Now, I got a knucklehead son. Excuse me, I've got 3 sons actually. I got 2 knucklehead sons that are fathers, that became fathers young. So yeah, they made me a grandfather a lot earlier, a lot sooner than I thought. Those are my boys. Knuckleheads. Love them to death. Knuckleheads. Knuckleheads. But my daughters listen. My daughters listened. And they said, nah, we're not doing no single mama shit at all. And to that I say salute to my babies. Job well done. Job well done. Y'all keep it just like that. You heard? So, fuck that shit Leslie Jones talking about. I think, no, let me say this. No, real talk, fuck what she said. But I want to leave just a little space for, she's a comedian. Matter of fact, the young lady giving the interview, Ziwa, she's a comedian as well. So I don't want to close the door completely on the fact that this is probably satire. Y'all know what satire means? It means it's like a spoof. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say prank, but for I guess I guess we could use prank. I guess, but it's satire. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to count that out. I don't want to rule that out. So if this is satire, okay, cool, cool. However, there's too many women in the community who feel like this, and that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So in closing, to the young ladies of the community, consider the source from which all this advice is coming from. It should be your goal, young people, young ladies, and young men, the young men in the community. It should be your goal to do better than the generation that came before you. Hey, that's all I got for it right now, man. I'm Rod Regal. This is Regal Rants. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. All right? Peace to the motherfucking planet.